Student Surf Report, Dane DePasquale. And before we get to Dane, a couple of announcements. Number one, a true legend passed away today, so I want to send our condolences. Frank Gifford passed away. Frank was really legendary in two fields. Was a Hall of Fame football player, made the Pro Bowl 8 times on offense and defense, and he really was the face of Monday Night Football in its infancy, along with Howard Cosell and Don Meredith. Great guy. You know, legendary football player, legendary announcer, and sadly Frank Gifford passed away at 85 years old. And Dane, this is something that, you know, with your surfing, it's a good lead-in. That the people of Long Beach, especially, and people go in the water, number one, you must respect the ocean. Rip tides is no joke. Recently, we had a swimmer drowned in the ocean in Long Beach, but he went in after hours when there was no lifeguards on duty. So my strong message to anyone, whether you're from Long Beach or whatever, don't go in the water without lifeguards on duty, and respect the ocean. If it's big waves, don't think you can do it. Don't try to, you know, be a hero, because rip tides are very dangerous. And Dan, you see when you surf, so the waves recently have been really huge. Let's talk about that before we get into the report.
Yeah, so actually on the day that this rescue happened, I was actually surfing, and I can tell you these waves were no joke. I was surfing, me and my friends were, and these things were huge. We always make sure that we're always surfing with a buddy, and like Howie stated, never go out when there are not lifeguards unless you're like a water athlete. It's just stupid. It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. It's worth just going home, coming back when the lifeguards are on duty. I don't know how much I can stress that. I even recently, 2 days ago, I was at the beach. I saw people get pulled out by a riptide. These things happen, and unless if you don't know how to deal with them, you're not going to be able to get out of them. So I just want to say thanks to the lifeguards of what they did, and again, don't go out if there are no lifeguards. But I'll tell you the waves for this week, so that way we can avoid that. Tomorrow, look for 2 to foot waves with northeast winds to around 9 a.m., which will shift southeast throughout the day. So tomorrow morning is probably the best day. Shortboarders are going to want to go out. It's going to be big. We haven't had waves since last Saturday when the rescue happened, but yeah, this is the day you're going to want to go out. As for the rest of the week, it's not looking too good. Tuesday, expect thigh-high waves, which build in the chest-high waves with south winds all day. These south winds are going to kind of make it a little tricky, kind of make it a little choppy, however. And Wednesday, look for west-northwest winds to around 12 p.m. with thigh-high waves all day. And Thursday brings 2 foot waves with west-northwest winds. So Thursday is going to be the longboard day. You're going to want to take out a longboard. I recently tried a longboard. It was pretty fun. These things are pretty much beginner boards. So if you guys are new to surfing, I'd recommend going out Thursday when there are lifeguards on the surfing beaches. Go get a rental from Student Surf. These things are really fun. And make sure you have someone there. Heck, why not even get a lesson with Student Surf? On Friday looks pretty poor with chopping conditions, and Saturday, look for side shore conditions with 2 foot waves. Saturday is also a second possibility if you can't make it on Thursday. But anyway, Howie, I hope you enjoyed the report, and back to you.
Fantastic. By the way, folks, he's going into 10th grade, and look how smooth and he's amazing. Dane DePasquale in the Surf Report. Now, how cool is this? We're going to have Dane's mother, Lisa, come up now.